For 18 years, Awinda Osusa gave voice to the killers, victims, and witnesses of the Rwandan genocide. As an interpreter for the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, based here in Arusha in Tanzania, she translated the proceedings from French to English, retelling the stories of one of history's most tragic episodes. But with the tribunal about to close its doors for good, these voices are falling silent. She says she tried not to internalize the horrors she's recounted, but there are some testimonies she cannot forget.
She took a child off a woman's back, held it up by the legs, and split it into two with a machete. I think that's a really horrible moment that I will constantly remember.
20 years ago, the international community failed to prevent the killing of over 500,000 Tutsi and moderate Hutu in Rwanda. In the wake of the genocide, the ICTR was created to prosecute the architects of the violence, many of who had fled beyond the reach of the Rwandan government. In 2 decades, the tribunal has indicted 93 people, mostly senior political or military figures at the time of the genocide.
Un effort unanime pour une fois a été fait par le
unanimous
Conseil
effort has been made by the international community to put in place a judicial system to handle crimes committed, for some in Europe, at the frontiers of Western Europe, and for others in a remote African country. As far as international justice is concerned, I think that is huge progress.
Un progrès considérable qui a été accompli.
But while the tribunal's contribution to fighting impunity is clear, it's been criticized for being slow, expensive, lacking any mechanism for victim reparations, and failing to prosecute alleged crimes by those on the other side of the conflict. As the ICTR prepares to close its doors after 2 decades, many point to the International Criminal Court as its most lasting inheritance. The lessons learned here in Arusha, having informed choices made across the ocean at The Hague.
I think we need to throw our limited resources at the ICC and strengthen the ICC and try to push the political will towards accepting the ICC as that entity that will intervene when the national and regional authorities do not have the political will to act.
Though realistic about what an international criminal court can achieve, Bongani is clear on one point. There can be no lasting peace without justice.